the seer painter of Oyo. In the ancient city of Oyo, where the streets were alive with the sounds of talking drums and the aromas of spicy pepper soup, lived a young woman named Adebimpe. Known for her exceptional talent with paint, Adebimpe's works were admired by the people of the city. But there was something truly extraordinary about her art, something no one knew. Adebimpe didn't just paint what she saw, she painted what was yet to come. She had a gift, inherited from the ancestral spirits, that allowed her to glimpse fragments of the days to come. Whether it was a celebration, an accident, or the arrival of a traveler, Adebimpe could see it before it happened and bring it to life on her canvas. Some believed she was a chosen one, others whispered that the gods had marked her. But Adebimpe herself never quite understood how or why she had this ability. It had simply always been with her. Her gift first revealed itself when she was only a child. One afternoon, she painted a scene of the village square, people gathered around the fire, dancers in bright robes spinning in rhythm. A few days later, she saw the same scene unfold before her eyes, down to the smallest detail, the fire smoke calling into the sky, the laughter of children, the song of the drummers. As Adebimpe grew older, her paintings grew more vivid, more accurate. One painting foretold the arrival of a mighty warrior from a distant land, another captured the moment a storm would strike the village, darkening the skies and flooding the riverbanks. Her works were powerful, mesmerizing, and filled with a strange wisdom that spoke of things beyond the present. However, the painting that troubled her most was one of a great fire consuming the heart of Oyo. It was a vision of destruction, a woman standing on the palace rooftop, gazing at the inferno that threatened to devour the city. No matter how hard Adebimpe tried to change it, the fire seemed to grow stronger in her mind, creeping closer to reality. It haunted her dreams, and no matter how many other paintings she made, this one lingered in her thoughts, like an omen she couldn't ignore. At first, the people of Oyo did not fully believe in her strange abilities. They saw her as a gifted artist, but many dismissed her paintings as mere imagination. But soon, as her visions began to come true, Adebimpe's fame spread far and wide. Her art became sought after, not just for its beauty but for its prophetic qualities. Kings and queens, traders and travelers, all came to see her work, hoping to glimpse the future, to see the path they would walk. Yet with the rising fame came increasing demand. People begged Adebimpe to paint their futures, to reveal whether their fortunes would rise or fall. Some requested paintings to guide them in matters of love and marriage, while others sought guidance in matters of war and survival. The pressure mounted, and with each request, Adebimpe felt a weight upon her shoulders. She was becoming not just an artist, but a seer, a keeper of futures, both light and dark. But still, the fire loomed in her mind. One evening, as Adebimpe worked on a new painting, there was a knock on her door. A woman named Irishala, her face filled with dread, entered. The woman spoke urgently, revealing that she had seen the very same vision, the one of the fire that Adebimpe had painted years ago. She feared that it was her destiny to bring about the destruction of Oyo. Her hands trembled as she begged Adebimpe to help her, to paint her future and guide her away from the flames. Adebimpe agreed, though she could not shake the gnawing feeling that there was nothing she could do to stop it. The next day, as the sun rose high, smoke began to rise from the heart of Oyo. A terrible fire broke out in the marketplace, and within hours, it spread, devouring everything in its path. The streets of the city became chaotic, filled with screams and the frantic efforts of villagers trying to put out the flames. Adebimpe stood at the edge of the city, her heart heavy with dread. She watched as the inferno she had painted came to life, consuming the buildings, the homes, the very soul of the city. But in the midst of the destruction, Adebimpe saw something else, the woman from her vision, standing tall on the rooftop, no longer a symbol of despair, but of courage. Irishala was guiding the people, helping them escape the flames. In that moment, Adebimpe realized something profound. The fire was not merely a force of destruction, it was a cleansing, a necessary trial for the people of Oyo to overcome. Irishala was not meant to bring about ruin, she was there to lead the city through the crisis, to ensure its survival. As Adebimpe made her way to the palace, the flames burning behind her, she took a deep breath and picked up her brushes once more. The future, she realized, was not a fixed fate, it was a living, breathing thing, shaped by the choices and actions of those who dared to face it. And so, Adebimpe painted once more, not of fire, but of hope, of rebuilding, of new beginnings. Her gift, once a burden, had become a tool for change, a way for her to guide the people of Oyo through both the darkness and the light.